Hi everyone, Linda here. Last weekend I went to Madison, which is our capital, but it's only about a half-hour away, and to the Monona Terrace, which is right on Lake Monona, which is just a beautiful spot. And there was a Zentangle expo there. It was so much fun. There was hardly any people. Plus, art fair on the square was going on, and that was right outside the front door, which was really neat. But I wanted to go to this class, and I don't really like crowds, and that gets really crowded. Anyway, so this is a book that I had, and I found these cards which are very similar to the journaling cards, but they're tangle cards. So here's, you just pick a tangle and then go with it. So I thought that was really neat. I did this one on something the other night, but so it's a great way to learn the tangle. So it shows you each step and what you add, and I just love it. So, and then here's another one. And they had a little room where you could sit and work, and they had these cards that you could make a card for a child at the hospital, so we did that. This is a book that I had, but it was the same, kind of went with that, and I really like that. This was the book that I bought because it's got dangles, and I really thought the dangles were really neat. And then this is probably the first book I bought. But anyway, you really don't need much to Zentangle. So when I got done with the conference, I sat down and I was trying to do some of the dangles and just do some some art while I was waiting for my son. So I did this one on a piece of watercolor paper that I had cut, and I had taken a bunch along with me. I took, I have these little boxes, and I took a bunch of cards. This is one I did a long time ago, and I might be using that for one of my cards one day when I get busy. This is another one I did quite a while ago. So I have some background cards ready in case I need them, because I can't do just one a day. Well, some days I do. Anyway, so I thought I would color this card. Oh, I have something else to show you. So one of the ladies I went with makes these beautiful bags that you can put your pens in, and you can put your little, this is my little book, this was a Parcheesi board, I think. Yeah, and I cut the board up, and then I just Zentangled the front, and this is the way the front looked before. And then I just, pull it out at night and do some Zentangle. So these are a couple that I did. This is similar to the one we did in the class that I went to, which was the history of Zentangle. So that can fit in here, and then my pens can fit in here, and I just love it. Then, the front of it is this colored. It's a hand-dyed material, and Renee, the lady that made it, said you can Zentangle it, and this is what I did at lunchtime. So it was really a lot of fun. Well, I did this at lunchtime, and then later after I bought the other book, I thought, oh, I need to put some dangles there. And I'm not even sure if those are from the book, but it was just a lot of fun to sit. They were having lunch. I was waiting because I was going to take my son out for his birthday dinner later, and I didn't want to eat and not be hungry for that. So I colored my little purse. Isn't that cute? She sells these for $38, I think they are, and then you can Zentangle on them if you want, or not. She doesn't have a Etsy. She was telling me, she was asking if I thought she should get an Etsy, but if anybody's interested, this is the way they look, and they have pockets for your pen, a little bigger pocket here, a bigger pocket here, and a nice pocket here. And she is a fantastic quilter. She teaches classes in quilting, so the quality's going to be right up there. So if anybody's interested, let me know. They're $38. I don't know what she would charge for shipping. So anyway, I'm just going to get started coloring this. I'm hoping that the pens, and these were the Zentangle pens, they're supposed to be really good with Copic markers. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to color this whole background. I'm not going to worry about each individual thing right now. And then I'll go back and color over those with the Copic markers, because I think that'll be okay. This is watercolor paper, so it's really sucking up the color out of my pen. It's most of the Copic paper is real, it's smeared a little bit there. It's real slippery. You know, it's kind of, so I have a lot of refills, so I'm not really worried about it. I probably could have watercolored it, but I don't know how the watercolor would react to this. I'm going to try a distress marker and just see what happens when I do the little hearts. Doesn't seem to be having any problems. Yeah, doesn't seem to be smearing, so I could have used my distress markers up there too, which is good to know. Well, the battery died, but all I did afterwards was finish coloring. I made a nice discovery that I can use my distress markers with my Pigma Micron pens without them bleeding, which is really nice. I did take this Pitt pen and made a few dots around here like this. And just go over it again. Here comes Sophie. And there we go. So this is Rolodex card 198. If you have any questions, if you ever get a chance to take a Zentangle class, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. And I think next year, I think they'll continue, hopefully, to have the expo here in Madison, Wisconsin. So that would be a fun place to meet you all. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Oh, I think I want to put some white dots there too. I just saw another spot that needs white dots, like right here. Okay, now I really am done, I think. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.